I was really looking forward to The Ridiculous Six for three main reasons. One, the cast is brilliant, and I'll talk more about that in a moment. Two, I love westerns. Three, I love parodies. Having now watched it, I can confirm that I didn't really love it. There were bits that really irritated me, but I also didn't hate it either. This was released in 2015. It's directed by Frank Coraci, written by Adam Sandler and Tim Herlihy, with a cast including Sandler, Terry Crews, Jorge Garcia, Taylor Lautner, Rob Schneider, Luke Wilson, Will Forte, Steve Zahn, Jon Lovitz. I could go on. Absolutely incredible, phenomenal cast. And I have to admit that even when things were irritating me or I wasn't really loving the direction of the story, the cast made it a little bit more watchable. That's absolutely the case. An outlaw discovers he has some brothers, 5 of them, making them the Ridiculous Six, and they journey together to find their father. And the overarching concept is decent. I think it's a good idea. It really relied on good characters, primarily the brothers, but also the supporting characters. As I said, I didn't hate it. It's quite an easy watch. The story flows well, and the characters are believably written with strong personalities. I don't want to say they're all likable. Some are more likable than others. Some of the characters I found to be a little bit irritating. And yes, it's a parody. Some of them are played in a very over-the-top way, and I did expect that, but I still found some of them to just be a little bit too annoying for my liking. Some more than others, but no criticism against the performances. I do think the characters were written in a certain way and they are performed as accordingly, but that doesn't mean that I necessarily found them to be enjoyable. The costumes look good, the locations are great. It's filmed at least in part in the Cerro Pilon movie ranch in New Mexico. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Really, really great setting, really atmospheric, really easy to feel like we're there on the journey with the characters. Whether or not you want to be on that journey, whether being irritating, is a different question, but certainly it is engaging in that aspect. Great lighting and camera work. The storytelling element is good. The visuals are great. Really great use of sound as well. I simply don't love some of the characters, to the point where I found some of them to be too annoying, too irritating. Not enough for me to turn off the film, but I was wishing in those moments that we could quickly move on to something else, to another character. So it's not perfect. The parody aspect, yeah, I'd say it's well handled. I'd say it's the kind of film where if you don't know it's a parody going into it, you can definitely pick that up quite quickly. And yes, some of the characters are performed in a very parodic, over-the-top way, but I think either they took it too far or the characters were just really annoying. I don't know whether it's a case of being too extreme or if they're just written in a way that's exceptionally irritating. But either way, didn't love some of them. But in general, I didn't mind the film. Fabulous cast, gorgeous visuals, nice narrative idea, generally reasonably well executed story. Some likeable characters, some not so much. But nevertheless, I came away from it feeling satisfied with the experience. It wasn't as good as I hoped, but at the end of the day, I'd say I'm still happy to recommend it.